Hello and welcome to filmeducation.org. Today I'll be explaining the conventions of 3 different types of factual media. I'll be highlighting the key points and similarities in each area. I'll also be explaining what each type is and showing 2 examples of each. Thank you and I hope you enjoy. Print. The first type is print-based. Print-based basically means anything printed such as newspapers and magazines. An easy way to tell if it's print-based is by the way it is written and shown. Print-based is a certain style. First thing you see is most important story of the day, which is called a headline story, followed by a heading which gives you a quick idea what the story is about. An example of being something like 30-year-old man wins millions. From this you can sort of get an idea from what happens in the story. Then that is followed by a subheading which isn't always used but sometimes it is. This explains what this part of the story is about. Magazines and newspapers use this style all the time, both using it in different things. Newspapers are usually filled, as the name suggests, news and world stories, while magazines are mainly gossip-based print media giving information to people from the celebrity world. Both of these have the same conventions as each other, and some that the other do not, such as a heading. A heading is found usually near the top of the page in a large and bold print to catch the reader's attention. Newspapers are written in third person, while magazines are a mix of first and third, using first a subjective style using influence or personal opinions on a certain subject, while the third is completely detached from their opinions and inspirations. Both newspaper and magazine have interviews and eyewitness accounts. They use these to keep the readers, reading. Interviews with their favourite celebrities and eyewitnesses to big news stories. Visual. Visual involves moving images to accompany the audio explaining the story or slice of information they are giving you. This is mainly used in things like documentaries or news channels. Visually is easily spotted by its visual effects of moving images. Visual is usually news reports which use many different conventions, such as using third person telling the story from the outside perspective as to not show any attachment to the story so the audience feels like they are finding out the story at the same time as them. They use an authoritative style, which means the information is delivered with authority. News reports use vox pop in most of their stories to show the general people's opinions on the story. This style lets the audience feel like they are involved with the report. They use a mix of news reports and correspondence. At different parts of the report, they will switch to stock footage and voiceover. They do this to show the audience the area of the news or just a scene of something important that has just happened. Interactive. Interactive is basically a website that allows you to interact with it, read its stories and use different pages for different things, allowing you to pick and choose what you want to read or watch. Interactive uses stock footage, allowing people to go onto their website and watch older new videos with ease. They sometimes include interviews if it's a news or gossip site, which it usually is. They sometimes use sound bites to show important parts that might have been missed, allowing the user to watch it whenever they like. The difference between interactive and the others I've stated today is that interactive has stories that can be seen anytime, while with the others it's a different story every day, making it difficult if you miss an episode or a radio time. Thank you for joining me today. Goodbye.